In today's video, special delivery, I want to target the 7 ways to outplay enemies in gunfights. These tactics are designed to give you the upper hand even when you're facing more than one enemy at a time. At the end of the video, I want to show you one tactic that will help you clinch the final circle outplay and bring home the win. But let's start with the easiest. Position. Starting a fight in a bad spot isn't always up to you, but when possible, pick your fight. Angle yourself against your target for a better advantage. This gives you options if things go wrong. Out in the open, you have no protection. But if you engage your target behind cover, your enemy has to be accurate to drop you. Remember, small target equals harder to hit. Once you've dropped your target, change your position. You've likely been called out or pinged. This gives you time to reload and replate. Changing your position is just making sure whatever intel their teammates have is now wrong. Move while you kill, and move positions after each kill. Now if you reverse this tactic, and you're being engaged by someone behind cover, don't engage. Focus on changing your position, and draw them out. This reposition takes the advantage out of the fight because they're no longer in cover. Experienced players will play to the closest cover and then re-challenge the attacker. If you're going to slide into the open to break an enemy's camera, have a good idea where they are first. Prediction. Game sense is a term you'll hear often, and it refers to a variety of mental factors. What are you thinking about during the gunfight? Awareness can change how the next 5 seconds go. When you're shooting an enemy, where are their teammates? Where are yours? Is there a third party? Is the gas about to move? Information helps with your decision making. Prediction takes experience, but learning what players do is quite simple. If someone breaks you, their first instinct is to chase. They want their kill. The rechal is baiting the break away from your attacker and forcing them to chase. Then immediately leave cover to re-engage. This is a dangerous tactic because there's not time to replate. But with your centering and prediction skills, you can take the upper hand on a pursuing enemy, even without plates. Focus on the reposition and reloading the weapon. Popping a fresh plate while moving is helpful, but only if there's distance between you and the attacker. You need your gun up and loaded. If done effectively, you can pre-aim the challenger and catch them off guard. They're likely sprinting, and you can fry before they even have their gun back up. You don't have to be a mind reader to know what good players will likely do next. Experienced players will often move on a break or a knock, or rotate through certain lanes. Gas lines and elevation changes also create opportunities to read players' intended path. Map knowledge helps immensely. Put yourself in their shoes. Where would you run if the positions were flipped? This becomes very important at the end of the video. Take this rotation for example. I've already cracked multiple players on this team. They're likely not going to rotate right because it's too open, so I rotate to the left to pressure. This position sets me up for a better line of sight. Pressure can come in a variety of forms. You can lay down gunfire, call in a streak, throw lethals. Applying this type of motivation creates panic and challenges your enemy's communication. The result is usually piling together or rotating or both. Scattering is one of the best outcomes in this scenario. If you or a teammate are applying pressure, target the next best option for their rotation. Now it's time for a really important tactic, the pick. The opening pick is the best play to start a squad fight. Taking one enemy down instantly tips the tables in your favor. Now the remaining 3 enemies are facing 4. Use self-control to not thirst the first kill in a quad fight. This leaves ammo in the mag for engaging player 2 and 3. Immediately pursuing player 2 can be dangerous, but more effective if you manage your position. Now we have the push. Intel is golden. In resurgence, after you do thirst, the radar pings the remaining unghosted teammates to the minimap. Check your map frequently during an aggressive push. If you're being surrounded by dots, start to play your position differently. Remember, if one of your teammates goes down, the enemy now also has your position as well. This is where overreaching your protection becomes the most dangerous. You just thirsted their teammate, and they just thirsted one of yours. Both teams have the intel, but you've left cover to chase. Now they have the upper hand. Practice patience. Pushing is one of the most dangerous parts of a gunfight. You can still have a high kill game while taking a second to gather intel. When pushing with a teammate, consider a popular play called the pinch. Instead of sliding into the same door to give the enemy a collateral wipe, push from the opposite side. This is more effective because it's less likely they are covering their front and back at the same time. 2 versus 1 or 4 versus 4, it doesn't really matter. The pinch stands as the best play. Doing this without voice comms is important for stealth purposes. I remain silent while flanking my teammates' push to apply pressure from the enemy's predicted rotation. The final way to take advantage pertains to the endgame. The pull. Play the pull. In other words, rotate early. Yes, the high ground advantage is notoriously better, but the final circle slides in an unknown direction. The higher the elevation, the longer the enemy will be exposed, dropping to the final zone. Moving to the circle pull early lets you have first dibs on the best position. Meanwhile, the enemies are busy tanking their gas mask and stims, trying to get to where you already are. This position gives the best angle to start applying pressure and get your opening pick. Then all that's left is that beautiful pinch. These 7 gunfight techniques will improve your skills as a Warzone player. Start paying attention to your decision making. Keep building your game sense and start to question when you should push and when you should wait. Now let's check out a full gameplay and see what we learned.
Oh shit.
Dropping close control.
Got heat seekers.
Another one behind you in the tent.
I'm by.
Bullet, bullet, bullet.
That's too low down there.
Man behind the box. He's running down running down back.
Gotta rotate. Tunnel. Prison roof too. Where you going, big boy?
Knocked.
Nice.
Picking each other up.
Enemy buy station deployed. Enemy buy station incoming.
Industry roof.
No one gets left behind.
We gotta push in here together.
Another one.
That worked out way too well.
Mm-hmm. Just tugging poles. Watch the high side ping.
Push it. Gas is inbound. Enemies dropping into
Guard wall.
AO.
Cover my buddy.
Under.
Got me with a bomb drone.
I did get you with a bomb drone. Last team's on guard wall. I just the roof, he jumped across. They're on roof.
4 remaining. Stay sharp.
On roof is knocked. 2 in shed.
Scott died to gas.
If you enjoyed this guide, don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out this video if you want to learn how to stay on target.